Well, hello, good morning, welcome back to the channel. So this video I meant to start yesterday, but the files had something wrong with them on the SD card, so good job I checked this morning, because somebody didn't quite seem right about how it turned off last night. But yeah, we're here, we're still in Ohio. It's the day after the last video ended. So I've got them solar panels on, and we're heading to Horseheads, New York. I'll get the paperwork out. It's not booked until 2:30 this afternoon, this load, and apparently they do not like to take it early. Is that this job I've got on here? Yes. Yeah, they don't like to take it early, by all accounts, so it's currently got us there about 1:10, so got time to stop on the way, probably for a short break and a little bit of traffic going through middle of Cleveland this morning. We should be there about 1:45, 2 o'clock, and then we'll try it from there. This week's a short week anyway for me. It's Thursday morning, I still got 45 hours left, so it's a short working week this week. I think it's because of Labor Day on Monday, it's just thrown everything out, so I thought I'd put it in here last night nice and early, and yeah, just get a good time off. We just come to 10 to 8 this morning, and yeah, we'll go see what Cleveland's like. We've not been through middle of Cleveland before, so that's going to be a little different. Going to be a little bit different, and right along the coast of Lake Erie on the 90, then through on the 86 through New York State. It's yeah, it looks very remote out there. Not a great lot of stuff, not a great lot of parking. So we'll see, and hopefully we might be able to get tipped a little bit earlier here. And I don't think I'll be doing anything else after today. I think it'll just be a case of get this tipped, and then we're heading somewhere for a pickup in the morning. And then that, to be fair, could be our week mostly done. And I'm hoping we're going to be able to keep rolling here. Because yeah, we are heavy, £78,000, I think. There might be 76. I'll put a screenshot up of the weights that I scaled it yesterday. I have since filled up then though, but it was. So it'll be a little bit heavier on the drives, but we're all good. We've got a bit of rain falling this morning. It's pitch black behind. And yeah, like I say, I'm not 100% sure what Cleveland is going to be like for traffic wise, which is why I've set off now, allow plenty of time. We don't want to be, I don't want to really be rushing. We've got a heavy load on, we've still got that trailer that's pulling slightly to the right, so we don't want to be rushing through all the hills and twists and bends potentially that come up on the 86 in New York. So we'll play that by ear, and yeah, we've got plenty of time. We've got like 2.5 hours to play with, so we're all good on that front. So yeah, let's get on and go see what Cleveland's like this morning. So we've been on the go a few hours, just under 3 hours at the minute. And we're just about to come up to the state line to cross into New York. New York State, which is probably just up this hill, to be fair. Yeah, we didn't have a bad run through Cleveland. We had a bit of traffic. There was a crash that had happened and police were there, so everyone was slowing down for that. But did see another crash as well, but it happened just behind me. A car just turned straight into the side of a truck and it took the wheel of the car off. But traffic was flowing a little bit for me, so I had nowhere to really stop. It just caused chaos. So, but yeah, just crossed over into New York State. 186 mile left to run. I hope we might maybe get a rest area. Rest area 22 miles. That'll do me. Get in there, quick break. Hopefully get there just after 2 o'clock then, and grab a bite to eat because we just come to 22:11, so it'll be about 11 o'clock. So get an early lunch and finish the last 160 mile off or whatever, and we shouldn't be too bad. But we're all quiet roads now out here. It's not busy. There's nothing big that we're going to pass him. So then the I-86, we've just split off from the I-90, which is about 20 mile north of us, that runs along the lake. That's probably the busier road. This is just, it's going to be remote like this the whole way, so that's not bad. Still waiting for the load to come through to see what we're going to be potentially doing after this. Don't think I'll get Oak through probably before I get there. I think we'll be getting it after the fact. We've had plenty of rain come down, so the windscreen's clear, and I think we're probably going to be getting weather like this the rest of the day because we're up in, it's probably going to be quite hilly, I'm going to guess, out this way, which is probably going to trap the weather and make it rain a little bit. But never mind, it is what it is, innit? So yeah, let's get on and let's go see how many trucks are going to be waiting at this place, because the broker says that there's a ton of trucks going today. So let's just see how many they think a ton is and how many are actually there waiting. Well, this ain't fully ideal here. We're stuck behind a wide load. It's a wind turbine blade, but he's like half over into the second lane, and we just physically cannot fit past. He's just too wide. We can't get past him. And I know in 19 mile this road is shut, the interstate's shut for construction, so I'm assuming he's going to be getting off before then, otherwise he ain't fitting through towns that we're going to be going through to get back on again. So it's a bit frustrating because he's doing 50 miles an hour, but I can't get past it. You can hopefully probably see it, it's just stuck out way too far. You know, with all bouncing that we're doing and trailer sort of been offset a bit as well, we ain't getting past. We've got no chance of getting past him. He's just too wide. It's all right for cars because they're low. They're sort of going under it, but we're just not. We just can't manage that. Plus the hills, we're struggling on the hills with the weight that we've got on. But never mind, it is what it is. We've got a little bit of time to play with. I stopped at a rest area, but I didn't have a full break. I just had like 10 minutes, went to the bathroom, made a quick sandwich and just set off again. So I think in that time is sort of past us or something, so it's a bit unfortunate, but there isn't a great lot we can do about it. We just got to hope that he's maybe going to get off at the junction before this construction zone, because if he's trying to get through the town, you know, and I say town, it's a junction, you get off, go left, and then you just follow that and you get back on again on the 86 off the 16. But it's just a smaller road, so he's probably going to struggle to fit through it. But never mind, we'll see. We'll have to see what they do. Yeah, I got a feeling they didn't know about this. He's only just missed the sign on the left. This is going to be interesting because we've got to come down here probably 200 meters, and then we're turning left. Got a set of lights. I don't think they fully know that this was shut. I think this has caught them off guard a little bit. I've got CB on to see if they're talking on the CB, but I can't hear anything because, but yeah, you wouldn't have thought they'd have planned this down here if they knew the road was shut. Because that is a long load, and it's not like it's flexible or it's rigid. So it's going to be interesting in 0.2 of a mile is this. To see what it's going to do, because we're turning left. Pickup truck has now sped up, it's getting in behind. Well, they've shut all the road off. I really wish my engine brake worked. Yeah, maybe they did actually, because he's going through divide. You see he's cutting through. So I think they knew it was shut. They knew it was shut at least. Luckily, I think once we turn here, it's just all one road for us. But I'm hoping we're gonna get past him somewhere. But we're not. We're stuck behind him, unfortunately. We've got an AD transport behind us as well. He's caught up to us. I thought he might have been trying to go past, but he wasn't. He has stayed back behind us. So yeah, interested to see what happens with this wide load along here. Well, oversized load. It's wide and it's long. There just isn't enough shoulder really consistently to try and even attempt to get past. I've got the speed, I can get the speed up, but we just haven't got the width. Sometimes it goes real narrow on the bridges, so it's not fully ideal, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna get back over. Stay in this lane, although no, it merges in anyway, to be fair. It merges in down here. So yeah, they must have planned this route that it can get through easily then, or comfortably. I'm hoping we're going to make it through the lights, hoping the lights were going to change and we could have stayed right up behind it, but we couldn't, but we are losing a little bit of time, which, yeah, we can and we can't afford. It's now got us there at bang on 2 o'clock, so we've got 30 minutes to play with. I don't know how far he's going to go. We're 108 mile away, so with a bit of luck we're going to lose him at some point and get a clear road back again, and we can get up to the speed limit, but we'll see. We'll have to wait and see on that one. So we're 1 mile to getting off, and for 52B, so it isn't this one, it's the one after. And then yeah, we're 9 minutes away. I pulled in at a rest area. I got rid of that wide load that I was stuck behind. We were up and down all the time on speed, and we wanted to clear a run, you know, so could have probably got off there, and we'd have just had to have gone left if we could have gone left. But when you get off at this one, like it says, I've got my next load through. It's probably going to be one that I'm going to film again as well, 3 in a row. I'm picking up, it's actually just up the road from whereabouts we're dropping this off at, so I'm pretty sure we can stop on site here, it says. So that's going to be the plan, to stop here for the night, pick up at 8 o'clock in the morning at some mill that's further up north, and then that's going to Wisconsin for 9 o'clock Monday morning. It originally wasn't the plan. I was going to be heading down to Ollie's discount store and picking up a trailer from there that's already loaded. I was just going to go back to the yard for the weekend, so I'd have been home tomorrow night. and then deliver that on Monday, which would have been a bit of a different video, but I messaged back that I were probably going to pick it up in the morning at Ollie's, and he phoned and asked if I wanted to do this one, and I'm just like, whatever you think's best. It's been a slow week, so you know it's going to be a terrible week pay wise for me, because I've been done 1,500 mile at the minute this week. But you know, we're going to be starting next week off with nearly 1,000 mile on the clock, so it makes up for it, I suppose. And it's just because it's end of the come on car, because I need to get over. It's just because it's Labor Day on Monday, everything's just a little bit weird at the minute. Everything's playing catch up and all that lot, so trying to get caught up on trailers getting loaded and everything, so that is what it is, you know. But we're 2.2 mile away from getting this off, and then yeah, I'll have a look here and see what parking options are and see if I can stop on site here and we can get unloaded and get all this weight off. Okay, so we've made it to site and there's not 100% sure what we're doing here. STL business park, smart move, all drivers. Sign, I don't know what the sign says. Please call this number or extension this. So yeah, I'm gonna go give a call then, because I'm assuming they're gonna tell us where in here to go, and we can see from there. Well, that number don't work, so let's go figure this out. I phoned reception and they've just patched me through to that number that doesn't work with extension 1168, so no idea. Let's see if this guy's managed to get hold of them. Is that working? Have you managed to get hold of anybody?
I don't hear you.
Sorry. Have you managed to get hold of them on that sign?
I was looking
It doesn't
here's
work.
the thing that worries me though. If you go to the bottom,
That sign doesn't work to tell you where to go.
No, you need to go for number.
You meant to call a number, but it doesn't work.
No, use extension 116.
Yeah, but it just goes to a
I just speak with them,
Oh, okay.
and maybe it's only one line.
Yeah. All right. I'll go try again then. I'll go pull forward.
You have it looks like you have delivery. Right?
Yeah.
I have a pickup. They sent me in building number 9.
Yeah.
So
All right. I'll go pull forward and I'll go have a look. All right. Cool. So we managed to get hold of them. So let me go try again and see if I can get hold of them. Okay, so we're looking for building 3 on A Street. Well, this is A Street that we're on, so just park along here and they'll be out to us shortly. So I'm assuming we stay this side of the building, but we will see. This is a very weird site. I've got a feeling they're probably not going to let me park here. Although just here would do for the night, you know, as long as it don't get disturbed and we don't get towed or out. Just stopping here would do me for the night. Apart from maybe train line, but I think I'd deal with that. Because there ain't anywhere like just 10 mile back down the road to go park, so we're a little bit stuck at the minute, just sort of having to play it by ear. But I'll ask the question if we can unload here. No park here, and fingers crossed we can, you know, just something like this. Again, it'd just be perfect. So they said come park on A Street, but building 3's on the left. That's 2. I think we'll just wait here. There's a turn in here, isn't there? There's two guys stood out there, and there's like a ramp that's going up. I think maybe if I just wait here, we can see what they're doing. They're looking over, and yeah, I think we might just be going into that door there. It'd be nice. And then yeah, like I say, if we can just park here, that's going to make my life easier. Just want to see what they're doing. Okay, so we've been and seen them, and yeah, we are getting unloaded. We're bang on time, he says, and he says we could park up over there as well. We've actually just been parked next to it. Just backing up into here, they've got a loading ramp. So we're gonna do what everyone else who looks like they've done and head up the hill. Try not to take the front end off or slide too much. Come on. That's the one good thing, we do get quite good grip in these trucks, just because they've got quite good drive on them with both wheels driving at the same time, so you don't often struggle to get up the hills. But yeah, I'm just going to go park up over where the containers are over there, I think. For the night is where we're going to look at parking. This is heavy. I'm trying to see where the ramp is. Number 8. Oh man. Yeah, that ain't the best. That ain't the best downhill section. That it's quite steep, especially when it's bottoming out on the suspension nearly. I think if we probably stop here, we go get these doors open and see if we can get sorted. Okay, so we are parked up actually, we are tipped here. We said we can just park over here against these rail lines on an angle. I've knocked it back a little bit to be fair, because it isn't the widest of roads, but yeah, we are tipped. I've put axle back as well. I've just been looking at the job that we're going to do, so yeah, we literally unloaded. You could probably see in a second. Yeah, our other truck is tipping there, so that's where we tipped, and just decided just to back in over here, just on an angle, just making sure that the back's all right and that, and we got a bit dirty on the tyres, but oh well, it is what it is. I've just been looking at the route for tomorrow. It looks like a fun one that we're going to have, trying to get to the mill. So yeah, it just makes sense to come from this side, just because of where the thing is. But yeah, just ever so slightly out into the road a bit, but we should be all right. We're no further out than that trailer there, so, and I think we've got a bit of rain coming in as well, so yeah, should be good here. We've got good signal as well, and reviews do say you can stop here, so that's always good. So yeah, I'm going to get off and end this video. Keep an eye out for the next one coming up, probably in a week's time, as of when this is released, for us going up to Kenya, up in New York State. It's a bit north of here. It's 45 miles from here, so, and it's literally straight up the road from traffic lights to turn right, just to go straight up. So it makes sense to stop here. There is another way I can do and go back to a Loves and a Pilot, but it's 72 mile, and it messes about through quite a lot of towns and that, so. But yeah, we're in anyway, that's the main thing, I'm parked up. So yeah, I'm going to get off and end this video, and I will see you on the next one.